Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video, and today is another bike review. I know it's only been like 3 videos since then, but it's still been like a full week because I haven't consistently been uploading. So bringing another bike review because I know you guys really like it. So if you're new to the channel and you don't know what's happening right now, basically my fans send in their bikes to be reviewed and I just kind of give my personal opinion on them. If you would like to send yours in, my Instagram popped up at the very beginning of the video. Just DM me at Greyson Roberts a picture of your bike, and if you send like a sketchy ass like Minecraft Android vertical BS picture, I'm probably not going to select it. Like, I scroll over a lot, like I get a lot of DMs because for whatever reason a lot of people DM me pictures of their bikes. Like, most of the people that watch these videos actually send in their bikes, but like 85% of the pictures are just like so bad, and I want to be able to like show like cool bikes, cool pictures, cool like things you can actually tell what the hell is going on. So once you send them in, make sure they're actually good, clear pictures. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and make sure you guys visit the link in the description. If you like the shirt I'm wearing, it's my clothing brand. Pick yourself up some fire back to school stuff on an amazing deal, great prices, especially this sick ass polo. I got a lot of other polos, but I don't know, I kind of like this. I like the white one, it's cool. The wood buttons and the gold line, it's anyway. And also in last video I threw this out there, I was thrown into this video. I'm not gonna really talk about it, but if you or your personal brand, your YouTube channel, your business or whatever, if you need any help with creating a really professional looking YouTube channel, Instagram page, Facebook page, building a website, making a professional store, any sort of like social media kind of like anything like that, or like marketing, if you need help creating advertisements for products or like anything along those lines, I'm gonna throw that out there. You can watch yesterday's video, the unfortunate situation for information on my new business, but I'm looking for test clients. Long story short, if you need any help, anything online, email me, GreysonRobertsBMX@gmail.com, and we can work out some, whether you need a professional YouTube channel, whether you need a website, whether anything, I'll do it real cheap because I'm just looking for test clients for my future agency. Throw that out there. Let's get into the video. Okay, so as I'm doing this, I got a new, I guess my thing got an update, and I don't know, my screen recording software got an update, so if it's all messed up, yeah, whatever, that shit sucks. Anyway, first bike, I think I picked like 9 bikes this go. Yeah, this one was pretty cool. I think the sprocket's pretty cool. I thought the color was pretty cool. By the looks of it, I don't even know if this is like a nice BMX bike, because I think something like it looks like unsealed stuff in the front, maybe even in the back. I don't know, it's just kind of a different bike. Maybe it is a nice bike, I can't tell. It looks kind of cool, but the frame is like really weird. The forks are weird. I don't know, it's just a weird looking bike. And I guess that means it's not, you know, quality, but I think this bike is pretty cool. Honestly, the only thing I would do to this bike is I would raise the seat a tad and get a black chain. I would get black wheels and take off all the stickers. Then I think that'd be a solid ass bike. I'm gonna give that bike a 5 out of 10. This one I picked because the bike looks like something McDonald's would shit on the floor, is what this bike looks like. And it looks like they have a cool little indoor skate park with the sofa that I bet is covered in nasty sweat that I would never touch, but nor would I touch this bike. But thank you for sending in your bike. Very gross, looks very clean. I bet it rides really good. Even though I'm kind of messing with you and bashing the shit out of it, the colors, I mean, yeah, okay, you got like gum and red. I don't really like either one of those colors, but I think the bike is actually pretty clean looking. It matches. It looks very high quality. And yes, you can kind of tell by looking the quality of a bike. Just all you gotta do is like look at the hubs and like all that sort of stuff. You can tell what's sealed and what's unsealed, and the types of cranks and the types of headset and all that stuff. Anyway, you guys know how to pick a good bike. But this bike it looks pretty good. It's clean. I don't like the color scheme, but that's just personal opinion. Even though this is personal opinion for this specific bike, because it is put together very well. The seats are perfect height. The bars aren't yeeted one way or the other. Doesn't look like you're running any whack wheels or anything. So I'm gonna give this bike, okay, personally what I would do to save this bike, all I would do is, I always try to do like the minimal amount of moves on a bike to make it look good. But I would just black everything out. Besides, leave the seat, leave the chrome bars, leave the chrome or polish them. Let me rephrase this. The only thing I would do, take out everything red and gum besides the seat. The seat's got a little red in it. I like that. But this would be a super cool bike. if everything was black with those chrome bars and the stem, the seat, and those wheels are badass. Those are really cool wheels with the spokes and the black rim and the hub. I think those are really cool, but that's the move I would make on that. But the bike as is right now, I'm gonna give it, even though I don't like the colors, it flows and it's clean and it looks like it would ride like a dream. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. This bike, I don't think I actually meant to pick this bike because I usually don't pick bikes with weird, like, not as good pictures of it. But the bike, I can't tell if the frame is purple. I can't tell if it used to be purple and they spray painted the middle of the damn thing black. I can't tell what's going on, other than the fact that G-Ride Odyssey tires. It looks like you've got, it looks like a cheaper bike based on the front hubs and the bolts and the cranks that you have. They look just, you know, stock. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just pointing it out. I don't really know what to say about this because this is like a white girl's Instagram photo. It's filtered as shit, so I can't really tell. Like the bars, they kind of look purple on my screen right now, and I don't know if they're even your frame looks purple in certain places. I don't really know what's happening. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. This bike I thought was actually pretty cool. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is some sort of fit. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's got the same tires that I have on my bike. Psych, I have Odyssey tires. Fucking got you. Sorry, I didn't mean to use profanities. I forgot that I let this clip run. It's like raw and I don't bleep anything out. It's basically one big ramble. I don't know why you guys like these videos. I don't like script these, not that I script my other ones, but I don't like think about what I'm gonna say and it's just like one take every time. Yeah, I don't know why this is entertaining. I just ramble about a bunch of anyway. This bike I thought was pretty cool. The only thing I would do to it is wipe out all the stickers. I think, okay, wipe out every sticker besides that Maxxis sticker. And no, I'm not gonna say go all black this time. You know, I'm not gonna do that because I think a blacked out bike with that one sticker, that Maxxis sticker, with those orange grips would actually look pretty dope. And get a fatter seat. That seat is a ball clapper. I've ridden that seat many times before. It claps sacks. Get rid of that seat. Get something thicker. I like the fat tires. I just like black bikes. It's clean. It's just classy. It just looks like you have good taste, you know? Even though it's just black and simple, it just looks good. Can't go wrong with black. Yeah, I would just wipe out all the stickers besides that Maxxis sticker, and I would keep those orange grips. I think this is a pretty dope bike. And get a fatter seat. But I'm gonna give this one actually a 7 out of 10, believe it or not, even though it's a fit, even though it has brake marks in the back wheel that I hate more than anything. Yeah, I just realized that. Okay, we're gonna go, did I say 6? Did I say 7? We're gonna go to a 6. 6 out of 10 because I just now noticed the back wheel. So before I go any further, I'm going to, ooh, it's got a front load stem. Okay, I would definitely go top 5 out of 10, blew it. Still a cool bike though. This bike, all right. Here's the thing, Sunday and Odyssey I think are the best brand. I think Sunday has the best frames in the game based on experience, based on the geometry. Like I've ridden a lot of frames, a lot of people's bikes. I've gone hard on a lot of frames. I've broken parts. Sunday frames just feel the best to me. I love the frames. They look the best. They feel the best. Everything about them. Just like look at that. Look at that emblem or whatever, that logo on the front there and the slick Sunday on the down. Like it's so sick. Although I don't know what sticker you... I can't really tell, it's kind of blurry, but I think that frame is so sick. And then I think some of the Sunday parts I would say are just a cheaper version of Odyssey parts. So what I like to do is I like to get Sunday frames and Odyssey everything else. Exception, those bars. I have those exact bars in chrome. They're fire. Those are some fat bars. And you've got, I don't know what kind of wheels you have. I can't tell from this picture. It looks like you've just, I can't really tell exactly what you have, but based on looks, it looks like a quality ass bike. It's got the cleanest flow to it. It's just all like a dark color. I really like that. I'm gonna give this bike a straight 9 out of 10. This is a fat bike. I like Sunday frames. I like Sunday bars, and I like Odyssey parts. So this is the perfect recipe, and it's just a clean bike. It looks like this bike weighs about 1 pound just because it's just slick. I literally, like, I feel like bikes are lighter by the way that they look. Like if you got a clean bike, slick. If you got 2 different colored tires, about the weight of a tank, I'd say. Yeah, this thing is just a nasty piece of shit. Look at this. Look how big that sprocket is. Look how small those tires are. Look at the brake marks in that back wheel. Look at that front load stem. Look at that plastic ass seat. The owner of this obviously likes to get his butthole spread because every time he's gonna land on that seat, that shit is going to be clapped. I don't care what you say. And yes, that is disgusting, but the owner of this bike is... I don't want to talk about it anymore. That bike actually belongs to my friend Sam. He wanted me to put that in the video and say something completely stupid, but yeah, no, that bike is stupid. He tried selling it one time, and he wanted, like, I think he tried to get $250 out of it, which is dirt cheap for a bike. Who's gonna pay $250 for a quality bike? But anyway, it's pretty cheap. But he was gonna sell it, and the dude's like, I'll give you $100. And he's like, he can't sell it more than, like, double digits. This frame, I don't know, or not this frame, this bike. Something about, like, the color and, like, the angle of the seat. It looks like it's got, it just looks, the frame is shaped differently. It's got holes in it. It looks like one of those total frames with the lower seat tube or whatever. And the bars I think they just look like, so every time I see bars like this, it just reminds me of some old lady, like, totally angled the wrong way, totally jacked up. I don't like bars like that. I always try to keep them parallel to my forks, not only because it feels good, but it looks fantastic. Can't go wrong with that. You got holes in your frame. I feel like shit would just get in there. I know what they're for. I've ridden a frame that has a bunch of holes in it, and I almost 540'd flat on it, which is an accomplishment for me, but yeah, it's like raw. I don't really like raw anything. The bars are pushed way too forward like a messed up old lady. The seat, I don't know why you have that color seat with, I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan of this bike, but I am a fan that you sent this in. And keep in mind, this is personal opinion. I appreciate every single one of you that watch these videos and send in these bikes. Okay, this is going on long. I'm just talking about a bunch of dumb shit, so I'm gonna move on. Give this one a 4 out of 10. No, I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 10. Oh yeah, things I would do to make it cool, I guess. I usually would never try to, like, say, like, if I had the bike, I would never go for switching a frame. Like, you know, like, I always say, like, oh, switch the colors and stuff like that, but because frames is, like, the main part of the bike, and I never would, like, switch the frame. But in this case, I hate raw, so I would go buy a new frame, any color frame, and your bike would look fine. And bring those damn bars back. Alright, this bike, correct me if I'm wrong, does this not look like one of those, like, John Hick millions, like, Stranger bikes, like something? I don't know. I don't keep up with Stranger. I don't keep up with John Hicks, but I swear to God, like a year ago when I used to watch John Hicks, and a year ago when I was, like, looking around on Stranger, this was like a Stranger bike. Am I wrong? Like, this is what it looks like. Raw frame, jet fuel stem. It has Stranger wheel. This has got to be some sort of complete, but I was always curious about this brand. I like the way their bikes look. Even though I just said I hate raw frames, this frame is shiny. I like shiny shit. So this frame is alright, you know, it's okay. But it's a complete bike. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I don't, even if I am, who freaking cares? But I'm gonna go with the fact that it's a complete bike, so it's not your complete design, you know. You may have the taste enough to buy this bike, but you didn't design it yourself. I don't like rating complete bikes. I just realized that I think it's a complete, maybe it's not. I'm gonna rate it like it's not. I like the bike. The only thing I would change on it is probably nothing. I like it how it is. It's a pretty clean looking bike. Maybe I would get an all black seat, but I kind of like the two-tone right there with the black and white. It's kind of cool looking, actually. I don't know, I'll leave this bike as is. That doesn't mean I like the bike more than any other bike. Even though this is the only bike that I haven't really changed out of, like, most of the series, I still don't, you know, I'm not a huge fan of it. Sorry, I had something on my fancy shirt that you should get link in bio. Or description, damn it, sound like Jake Paul. Okay, next. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be a fat 7 out of 10. No, it's a complete. No, I can't, damn it, 7 out of 10. Alright. Why do you watch this? I just ramble and argue with myself. Yeah, this bike, I feel like if the picture was better, it would look cool, but this is like a blurry picture next to like a gross wall with a damn garden hose, and you need to use that hose to water that grass because that shit is dying. You need to use that ASAP. This bike. Okay, the more I look at it, the more I don't like it. But, hear me out. I think it's still kind of cool. I think it's kind of gross, kind of like the other one I talked about with that nasty ass couch and that like little indoor skate park looking thing. It's the same concept. It's clean, it matches, it flows good, but I don't agree with the colors, but who cares what I think? I'm just some kid making YouTube videos that gets like 5 views a video. But this bike, thing I would change is I think the stem matches the tires. I could be totally way off. It could be just a black stem, but from the picture it looks like it's just so like blurry and light, and it's not a great picture. But the bike is kind of cool. It looks like it got some big ass bars. Like I think I could throw a damn basketball through your bars. I don't know what to say about this bike. I'm honestly kind of stumped. It's, oh shit. It's different. I do like it. Okay, I'll give it, it's different. It's clean. It's built right. Looks quality. But I just don't like the colors. That's the only problem. So the thing I would change on this bike, without changing the color of the frame, I don't know what else I'd do. I guess I would just get, I like the green tires though. I don't know. This bike is gonna make me think too hard, and that's whack. I'm not trying to think. Alright, I'm gonna give this bike a 6 out of 10. We'll call it good. Alright, that's the end of that. Okay, that's that video. I went off on too many rambles in this episode, but like I said earlier, if you'd like to send it in, just DM me at Greyson. It'll be at the beginning of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.
Be excused, cause I gave this shit my all. Ain't got nothing left to lose. Tell me why these little niggas talking like they killers, bro.